You remember where you were when Pearl Harbor hit? Because you weren't signed up at that point, right?
Oh, no.
No.
16 years old then.
16-year-olds weren't allowed to sign up then?
Huh?
16-year-olds weren't allowed to sign up?
No. Some of them did though, you know.
Did they?
Yeah. And they got caught, you know, some got caught.
Right.
But,
now, where were you when you heard about Pearl Harbor?
I remember on the street where I lived.
Right.
And,
on Clementine?
Clementine Street. There was one guy down the corner down there, and he's saying, "Hey," he said, "the Japanese just bombed Pearl Harbor." And all the guys on the corner there, and all were saying, "Pearl Harbor? What's Pearl Harbor?"
He had no idea what it was.
No idea.
No idea.
And he found out later on, and what's the name, made a speech there, you know, Roosevelt.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Did you listen to it?
The speech?
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as I remember.
Yeah.
I did.
Well, it was on the radio, right?
Yeah, it was a radio then, I think. Yeah, that was that was it.
Now, what'd you think of the Japanese before Pearl Harbor? I mean, did you think about them at all?
No, but they would have made all the junk we bought.
Yeah.
All the junky stuff.
Yep.
And we should send them all our scrap iron.
So they could make the airplanes, right?
Well, but we would, yeah, we'd send them all the scrap iron we had, so they could make all the little toys. And,
right.
And send the other.
Yep.
And they were over there making bombers and
yep.
Airplanes. And
I remember seeing Made in Japan on things when I was little.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Made in Japan.
Yeah. Yeah, it used to be what now today's Made in China.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you remember about how people reacted when Pearl Harbor happened? I mean, I remember how shocked everybody was with 9/11.
Pearl Harbor was nothing. Nobody knew what it was, where it was.
Right.
Nothing.
Did you realize that the country was going into war at that point and what that meant?
No.
No.
No, just I think but I said where Pearl Harbor? I was somewhere in the Pacific.
Right.
Yeah. Actually, that was one of our strongest possessions, you know, for our warships and all, you know.
Right,
stores. Back
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you know anyone that was stationed there at the time?
No, I didn't know anybody really. I sort of knew one guy. He got killed there, I think.
Did he really?
Yeah.
So someone from the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Who was that?
I don't know. I don't really know his name.
Right.
A guy named Cunningham or something.
Mhm. Now you didn't go right into the Army into the Marines at that point?
Oh no. I got wait 2 years.
Did you?
You know, August of '43.
Did that drive you nuts?
Well, you know, it's a big thing going in the Marines. You know, it's only out of 195 guys that applied for it. I think they took 8 of us, I think.
Get out of here, really?
Yeah.
Now, what made you so special that you were part of that 8?
Well, my brother was a Marine.
Okay.
Jack, right?
Was he really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, whether it had anything to do with it or not, you know.
Right.
Yeah. And So I ended up, I got that Marines. And all the guys you interview in the end, you know, what do you think you want to go on in there, you know? I said, well, I guess I'd go in the Army. No, yeah, Army. He said, your brother in the Marines or something like that. I forget how it went. I said, yeah. He said, you don't want to go in no Army. You want to go in the Marines or something. Yeah. So I ended up in the Marines. And I was happy then, right?
Yeah, before it happened, right?
Before boot camp happened. Yeah, you get down there and oh boy.
I guess that was a rude awakening, huh?
That guy, yeah, he was out to kill us.
Who's that? The
DI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Yeah, Whitman. I don't know his first name, but Whitman was his name. He came Steubenville, Ohio. And we had some guys in there. Of course, you didn't argue with them. They just sort of kidded around a little bit on his side. Because we had some guys from Weirton, West Virginia.
Yeah.
And that's right across the river or something from Steubenville.
Okay. Did he treat them special?
Not really, no. But he was just sort of treating them about something in you know, Steubenville. What do you call it? What do they say, West Virginia there?
Right.
Yeah. I'm being so dumb, like, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess when you're in Ohio, everyone from West Virginia is stupid.
Yeah.
It's kind of like people from New Jersey, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're in West Virginia.
I think the funniest thing that I ever heard about boot camp was the whole swimming thing. You ever heard that story, Rob?
Nah.
Tell Robert the story.
Yeah.
They make you go swimming or something?
Going swimming. You hadn't know how to swim before you get out of boot camp.
Okay.
So you used to get down for lessons, you know. And I just couldn't swim. Me and a couple other guys, you know. So they went out and they said to the guys, all you guys that can't swim, you ain't going to get no leave. You won't get no 10-day leave.
Mm-hmm.
So that was to encourage you to swim, you know, really learn how to swim. So here I am swimming. I can't swim no how now. So there's one friend of mine, a guy who lived on 21st in Indiana, Danny Bucci, I think, or something. So I got him, instead of him going out drilling and me going swimming, he went down and we switched dog tags. So he went down, he qualified for me swimming.
Okay.
Yeah. So otherwise,
that's how you got your 10 days?
I kept me my furlough, yeah.
Hey, and it got you on a boat to Guam too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they thought you were a great swimmer, so they sent you to Guam, huh?
Oh, later, yeah.
And you were surrounded by water.
We know how good that swimming would have been if the boat went down.
Well, like they say, how good if you're out in the middle of the ocean somewhere.